Welcome to a bonus episode of Sports and Songs Podcast. My name's Dan. Today is June 10th, 2022. Our focus will be FOX9 Town Ball Tour, in particular, the first four events on the 2022 schedule. Once again, I cover the amateur sports for Sports and Songs Podcast, and it's always something I look forward to is the FOX9 Town Ball Tour. They hold each Wednesday in the summertime. I think a total of 8 games. Here's their website. They do a really good job on this. I think they cover 8 games a year. Like I said, the first 4 is done. I was able to go to and attend all first 4. I'll be providing an update on today's show about those. Number 1, the results, the score, what happened on the field, and then also what was it like with the atmosphere during the Fox Town Ball. Some of the things they have going on the side. First game was held in Cologne, Minnesota. This had a lot of people here, especially to get the famous cheese curds they hold there at Fritz Field. Compliments of Mr. Pex's recipe there. But it was 7-2 the final. Plato won. They played Plato. The Plato Blue Jays came into Cologne. Drew Hedke for Plato pitched a gem. Complete game, 18 strikeouts. He's just coming off his freshman season with the University of Minnesota Mankato. If you remember the name, he was part of that Glencoe Silver Lake team that won the state in Class AA last year. They went 26-3 on the season. And look for Hedke to be a dominant pitcher here in the Crow River Valley League this year for Plato. Now, for Cologne, Christian Johnson came into relief, pitched 4 innings. He just signed a pro deal later the following week with the Sioux Falls Canaries in the Independent League. Christian Johnson is from Buffalo, played his college baseball at Gustavus. And so he goes to Sioux Falls to play for the Canaries. It's the Independent League similar to the old St. Paul Saints. That league, still pro, but not the minors. He'll be joining another former Cologne Hollander, Cole Pengilly. Cole's from Le Sueur, also played his college ball at Gustavus. If you go to a Cologne Hollander game, be sure to check the roster. A lot of Gustavus guys, a lot of former Gustavus and current Gustavus guys do play for the Cologne Hollanders. They have one of the better fields there. You see the photos there I'm scrolling through. Plato won that game 7-2. The next stop I went to was Veseli. The Veseli Warriors. This was May 26th. Part of Town Ball Tour. Veseli beat Belle Plaine 14-12 in a wild game. Lots of runs. Lots of activities. Now, the interesting thing here is the new manager for Veseli is Bill Dunker. Dunker had a storied career town ball playing for the Jackson Bulls and the St. Patrick Irish. He has accumulated 199 career wins on the mound. Unofficially retired last year for St. Patrick. He's the new manager for Veseli. They've got a young squad. That's another team to look for in the DRS in the next couple of years. Watch out for the Veseli Warriors. The next stop, Plato. The Plato Blue Jays had a tornado blow through 2 days before the game. They were able to prep the field, get it ready to go for FOX9 Town Ball Tour. Looked great. Here's some photos I took, candids of the stadium and the fans and the various things going on there as part of the FOX9 promotion. Really nice field there. They just installed brand new lights. They've never had lights there at that field. So another reason they promoted Plato was, number 1, it's a great field. Number 2, they just add lights, so it was fun to be able to go and take in a night game in Plato. Aaron Prain started for Plato on the mound, was able to shut down the Gaylord Islanders for most of the game. Gaylord Islanders did get a home run from Josh Gassow. But they couldn't get anything going offensively and just couldn't get the ball rolling there. Now Josh Gassow played high school at Sibley East, was very good, went on to play college at Bethany Lutheran. He's a longtime town ball player for Gaylord. So like I said, Adam Prain started, one of the top pitchers in the Crow River Valley League. Reliever Reese Schwartz came in relief. Now he had an impressive outing with a number of strikeouts. Look for him also in the future. The final game of the four that I'm covering here was in Watertown. Now they did a very huge, almost a spectacle in a good way. It seemed like a county fair almost, with games going on pre-game, in between the innings, a lot of things going on. It was like a county fair atmosphere. There was sweet corn being served on the cob, great weather, live band, great atmosphere there in Watertown. Now their lights, they've always had lights there. In fact, those lights you see there are the original light stands from 1948. They've had the bulbs and the lighting system obviously updated since then, but the towers themselves are the originals from 1948. A lot of history in this town. The pitcher for Watertown was Zach Eiton. Eiton, former St. Cloud State pitcher, pitched 7 strong innings for Watertown. Pat Cheetah came in relief, got 6 outs in relief effort. Watertown won 5-1. Watertown, remember, was last year's Class C state runner-up, currently ranked 2 in the Minnesota State for Class C, second-ranked team. I would look for them to move up to 1 very soon, probably in the next rankings. I believe they will be the number 1 team. Currently, it's the Watkins Clippers. They lost this week. Watertown's a team to watch there. Very good fan support at their stadium. Very good team. And they had their trophy on display there from last year's Class C. They went 11 innings in the state tournament final and lost to the Sobieski Skis in 11 innings. One of the best baseball games I've probably ever seen. So once again, Fox 9 News, they do this Wednesday event in the summertime. They come out, they do a pregame, they do their evening broadcast out there. The 5 o'clock news is done on site, and they go to various small towns. Typically, Class C town ball fields is who they host. Very good. Get a chance, please follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We've got a blog, do a lot of videos on YouTube as well. Feel free to reach out to Andy and myself with our shows. Once again, this is the Fox 9 Town Ball Tour. First 4 events in 2022 here as a bonus episode of Sports and Songs podcast. Today's June 10th, 2022. My name is Dan. Thanks for listening.